If you want to know the basics to sprint, or if you don't know anything at all about sprint, you've come to the right place. So what is a sprint? A sprint is a verb which means to run or go very fast in a short distance. It is also a noun which means a race of a short distance in great speeds.
There are a few differences between walking and running in the basics. During walking, both of your foot are touching the ground and you are not moving moving as quick as running. During running, one of your foot are on the ground and one is flying in the air. So during sprinting, there are a few basic things that you need to know. Starting with your foot. During sprinting, you need to take longer strides in order for you to go faster. And also, as I told you before, you need both of your foot during the running motion to be above your waistline, like this. Not walking like this. Your thighs need to be above your waistline. And next, your body posture needs to be straight, not bent forward or not bent backwards, because it might affect your running. And also, the last important thing is anaerobic, which means that during the sprinting time, you need to hold your breath until the finish line. If you want to be like the pros, then you should do anaerobic breathing. This is how you do anaerobic breathing. I'm going to do a slow motion of the sprint like they do it like the pros. So, as usual, when you sprint, you breathe. But this time in anaerobic, you need to hold your breath, release. Take another deep breath. Release. And then you do it again and again. That's how you do anaerobic like the pros.
The basics of the sprint is you're the runner and you need to stand at least 3 steps behind the starting line. So when the guy says on your mark, the sprinter will go on the mark. There's at least 2 different types of how to start. First of all is the standing start, where you need to go approximately 45 degrees pointing towards the area. Yeah. So this is when he or she says get set, you will set in on a 45 degree, and when we say go, they run. Alright. So this is the short crouching start. So on your mark, so the first thing he needs to do is line up his right foot on the line, put his left foot on his back, and then put his hands like this, and it approximately needs to be his knee needs to approximately be on the tip of his shoe. While a medium start is, he pulls back his left leg into the middle of his shoe, and the long start is basically him pushing his knee to the very back of his leg, foot. So if I say get set, his buttocks will raise, and when I say go, he runs.
So now let's get back to the definition of sprint, which is to run very fast in a short distance. Well, now you know about what running fast is, but what about the distance? Well, there are 3 different distances for a sprint. There is the 100 meter dash, the 200 meter dash, and the 400 meter dash. And that was a short explanation.
So how do you know when you win a race? At the finish line, there will be a ribbon like this, but thicker, and when you cross it, then you win. Now for an example.
Now that you know the basics about sprint, here is a point of view of what a sprint should look like.